Thank you for stopping by and joining me today on this outdoor adventure. Don't forget to subscribe so you can get updated videos in the future. And also, I put in a little extra at the end of this video that I think that you might want to watch, so make sure and stick around for that.
Feel the wind blow through the window. I know it will make it.
Well, today Elijah and I are going to put one of the little layout boats on the flooded back rivers of the reservoir that we duck hunt a lot. The lake is up about 13 feet high. Now, this is the same lake we went to when we were shooting clays on clays in the flood. You can see that video. I'll leave a link to it. The idea is just kind of to paddle back to some of my favorite duck hunting spots. So I went and got old Fumblemit's layout boat because it works good for a two-man. But this area that we're going to, that we duck hunt, has been dry for 3 years in a row. But it is our favorite spot in the entire world. So we are hopeful that this fall we can hunt this place. And I think if we just cut off back through there, paddle through it, and the river's right over there. We just got to get through the trees. Here we go. Are you ready to do this?
Yeah.
So the river that comes off the back of the reservoir is right over here through the trees, and we're just trying to find a way through this hedgerow here to get to the river we need to get to, and that'll take us, then we can travel upriver to our spot here. This reservoir has flooded like this 2 years in a row now with all the rains we've been having. But then last year we had a drought again in July and August, and we lost all our water. So we'll just see. Well, we found ourselves a little cut through here. It was thick. Boy, this water's stagnant in here. Nasty stagnant stuff in here. I didn't expect the main river channel to be nasty looking like this. Well, we're now on the main river channel. It is full of flood debris. Doesn't look like any boat's been back in here. Which is good, we got this place to ourselves, man. We got it all to ourselves. I can hear lots of birds. Well, we got this place to ourselves so far today. It's pretty peaceful, quiet. Hopefully we'll go all day and not see another person. Wouldn't that be nice? Drop a line in. Imagine some groups of mallards dropping into our decoys. Well, we're gonna get moving here, and I'm gonna show you my very favorite duck hunting spots in the whole world. Alright, so we came up the river here and around the corner, and now we're trying to cross over into our duck hunting spots. And we are almost here. I've said it, and I'll say it again. This is my favorite duck hunting spot in the entire world. Now, this little spot, there's actually two areas of this spot, and we haven't hunted them for 3 years because they've been dry. On this side, you've got a big open pool here, and then on the other side you've got flooded timber, and we normally hunt the flooded timber side. But this area here gets full of smartweed and fills up with vegetation. I have one spot that's my favorite spot in the whole world. We'll be going to that today. We're now entering the middle section of this complex here with the flooded timber. Any of these places in here, just when you get ducks coming down in here, it is a lot of fun. Normally in here, water's anywhere from non-existent to thigh deep, depending on the year. And now it's 6 feet deep right now. So we're not going to get any moist soil growing up, but the best year we ever had in here was like this when the duckweed, those little, the little tiny green seeds that grow all over the place, when they got in here, the gadwalls were in here by the thousands. Well, at least, I don't know, by the thousands. There were so many of them, I couldn't even believe it. And then later on that season, we were limiting out mallards in here, and there was no vegetation for them at all. So this right here is my favorite duck hunting spot in the entire world. We normally set our decoys right out in this here. This location being back in here on the flood, right now it feels like there's not other people around for miles and miles and miles, doesn't it, Elijah? It is the most peaceful, serene feeling in here. And then on top of that, when I imagine the ducks that come in here and the hunts I've had in here, I could sit in here for hours, I think. It is so beautiful in here and peaceful. It's hard in this state to find an area so isolated and peaceful. Man, this is wonderful. That is an eastern bluebird, I believe. He was just scratching his head with his little foot. There's his blue. I missed it. We got buzzed by a mallard. And man, you don't get mallards in this part of the state at this time of year. I cannot believe we got buzzed by a mallard. That's a good omen for next season. Maybe you'll shoot your very first duck on this island.
Yeah.
Your very first duck could be right here. The water feels pretty good, actually. I got my feet dangling in there, Louise. Hunted this place. Well, the first time I ever hunted this place was an opening day, and Fumblemits and I came in here and shot our limit, and it was just us and one other group on the entire pool. And then I don't remember the second time. I've got it written down, but the third time I came in here by myself, and I had the entire place to myself. I had the whole place. And from sunup to 10 o'clock, I shot 3 ducks. And it was a cloudy day. It was all cloudy out. And I just decided I was gonna, they kind of stopped flying. I just decided I was gonna wait and just kind of laze in my layout boat. I was in the layout boat under that tree back over there. And so from 10 to 12, I didn't hardly see anything. Right at 10 o'clock, it went from cloudy to completely blue skies. And for the first 2 hours, I mean, there was nothing flying. I was just laying there with 3 ducks. And then all of a sudden, right around 12 o'clock, like someone flipped on a light switch. And within 15 minutes, I had 3 groups just decoy right down in. Or no, I guess it would have been, yeah, limit was 6. And I shot my limit in here until 12 o'clock. At 12 o'clock, I was done with my limit, but I didn't see or hear another person the entire day. That was one of my favorite hunts of my entire life. You still want to swim?
Yep, definitely.
As we sit here and just kind of wait and enjoy this spot, we're gonna do a little bit of fishing. I don't think we'll catch. Honestly, I don't think we'll catch anything back in here. But Elijah's gonna throw a little spoon with a minnow on it. I'm gonna throw out some catfish bait and just sit in here and who knows? Never know. Well, I put on a treble hook and I've got some BJ's catfish crap. You know what? I've never really done very good with this stuff, honestly. If we're really going to attack the catfish, I want to be using liver, but it's nice on a thing like this just to bring it and have it with you. So we've sat here about, I don't know, 30, 40 minutes. No bites or anything, which I really didn't expect us to catch anything in here, but I think we're gonna head back that way, and Elijah's trying to talk me into swimming, so maybe a little swim trip might break out here, right, Elijah?
Yeah, it feels nice.
It is nice. We'll go.
I can't get it on.
You don't need to have it on, just use it to float around on. Get away from the log so you're not by the log anymore.
Okay, I'm in.
There you go, now float away.
Why? Why do you...
So that I can ditch you and paddle away.
Okay, come on.
I don't think I'm getting in.
What? Get in.
I'm just kidding, I will. What a beautiful day.
It's not cold.
No, it's fine. Haven't seen another person, and we won't. We will not see another person. All to ourselves, our own swimming pool.
I'm swimming.
A flood-made swimming hole. So Elijah and I just took a nice little swim. It was kind of cold, but it was nice. And now I got the fishing pole back out, and we're going to see what Beth packed us for lunch. Oh yeah, here they are. Oh, check this out.
Ooh. I know, it's
Right,
in.
we got these, and we got these and sandwiches and Gatorades too.
Sweet.
So we're gonna sit here and we're gonna eat this lunch. Maybe I'll hook into a big catfish, but I doubt it. Or a carp, whatever. We're just hanging out away from the whole world. This is our vacation away from city folk. Right, Elijah?
Yeah.
And we're gonna head back to the truck now, I think, and pack up. I think that's about it here for us. Time to get back. Well, we're back where we started, in this flooded mess.
Every day and night, together we will grow, making the most of life as we hold each other close.
To teach these boys to feel comfortable in all nature situations. Got to teach them to be in it, get in it. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video as much as I did making it and actually being there. Elijah and I had a great time out there. So peaceful just being in it, and just loved every second of it. Like I said in the video, that place is one of my very favorite duck hunting place in the entire world. And one teal hunt, I was there and took a few pictures, and my wife Beth is actually an artist, so she took one of the pictures that I took on that trip, and she turned it into a canvas painting for me. So I'm going to show you both those pictures right now. Let me first show you the picture that I took out at that location. It's pretty cool. There was a lot of smartweed growing in there at that point in time. Some years there's smartweed in there. Some years it's just so much water that there's no smartweed and you get the duckweed. But that year there was a lot of smartweed. Now let me show you the painting that she did of that particular picture. And well, it's a painting that I certainly hold real dear to me. And hopefully sometime, maybe this year, I can get her to make me another one. She's awful busy with her artwork. But anyway, I wanted to show those to you. Thanks again for watching, and please subscribe. And I love the comments. I love interacting with you guys. So subscribe and comment, and I'll see you next time.
Day and night, together.